Okay, obviously disappointed. Came here to try to get a win on the road versus a good team. Didn't do enough of those things that you got to do on the road, and that's the tough part about this one. I appreciate that football team and how they fight. I appreciate to the end, giving us everything that they had, but came up short. Credit to the Steelers. Credit to their players, their coaches. But we just didn't do enough today. And with that, I'll take any questions.
Just two interceptions by Deshaun. Did you consider those to be, the difference?
Well, I think you go on the road versus a good team. You have to play clean. You want to be plus in the turnover margin. We weren't. So obviously, anytime we're giving the ball away, we look hard at those plays. And sometimes they happen in the course of football when you're trying to make a play. But obviously, you got to play clean ball on the road.
I know they have a real good pass rush, Kevin, but why do you think you struggled as much as you guys did to protect?
Yeah, we got into some tough situations there. Ultimately, trying to do enough to help your team, help your tackles, help the rush, get the ball out, but we just didn't do it enough.
The third down conversions on that last drive by Pittsburgh, they were all third and long. What do you think the problem was, and what can you say about your plans with Joe Wood?
Yeah, I mean the third downs. It's you got to get off the field, as we know, and something we were able to do in the first game versus them. Just didn't do it enough today. On some longer distances, like you mentioned, but the guys fought like crazy, and I'm not going to go there, Tony, on really any of our coaches. This is about today, and I know we'll talk tomorrow about the season, all those things.
Do you know how bad Jet is? Do you know what the injury was?
I don't know the severity. We'll get MRI.
I just think he'll need.
Knee.
How tough to lose, Denzel for most of this game, and was it just an aggravation? Did he do it on that?
Yeah, I don't know what play it was, but I think it was an aggravation. But he was playing well early.
Kevin, the fact you guys finished a game worse than last year, we talked about the disappointment this season, but if you look back at it real quick, how, I guess, disappointing to, take a step back.
Yeah, sure. Yes, very disappointing. Again, those kind of big picture thoughts, I think, are for tomorrow. But just today, didn't get it done.
Yeah, just in terms of just Deshaun in general, how do you think? Did he, in other games, it almost felt like he made good strides. Did you feel like he made some strides today, or was it too hard because he was under siege?
Yeah, I think that's a tough defense at their place is as we know, very difficult. Made some plays, and other times, we just got to make a play around them, give them a better play call, all those type of things. It just wasn't our best, really, in any facet.
You guys threw more than you ran early, and Nick was having some success. Did you just feel that was the way to attack that defense?
Yeah, I think when it comes to all those type of things, it's always just what you're trying to get to early, what you feel like might give you a chance early. We know that's a good front, but we're looking for opportunities to move the ball really any way we can.
Before their last touchdown drive, whenever they went down the field, you feel pretty good about where you were. You come down, you score, you make it a 6-point game. Feel pretty good at that point.
But that's football. Teams answer. I think there were some plays there in longer distances that we're trying to get a stop and force them into a tough one and just get off the field and punt, and they made a couple more plays.
And do you still feel like really good about heading into the future with what you have and coming off a disappointing loss?
Yeah, again, I think I can talk more about those type of things tomorrow, but I'll tell you, that locker room fought like crazy. We got guys that wanted to put everything into this one. They work really, really hard, so I'm appreciative of that.